August 13th, 2004. It was a Friday. It was Friday the 13th. That was a day that changed my life and a lot of people's lives around this area. August 13th, 2004. It was a Friday. It was Friday the 13th. That was a day that changed my life and a lot of people's lives around this area. I'm shovelheadffej, and I'm out in the shovelhead shed. And this is my 1980 Harley Davidson FXS. I've owned this bike for closed in on 30 years. Hurricane Charlie came through and destroyed everything that I owned. Basically, the clothes that I was wearing is what I had. This bike was in a barn, and the barn got destroyed. And at that time, I lived for about a month, a little bit over a month, with no electricity, no running water, no food, no anything, no shelter. The roads were impassable, no cell phone. It was a tough time. It was a tough time for me. It was a tough time for a lot of people. At that time, it was about survival. This bike was left out in the rain. Like I said, it was destroyed. The fenders. It was a mess. And when you're struggling to survive, one day turns into a week turns into a month turns into a year, and a year turns into 17 years. I haven't rode this bike in 17 years. This bike was left in the rain, basically in the woods, dragged out in the pasture. It was destroyed. Water got into the cylinders, water got into the gas tanks. Everything on here is rusted. This is a toasted bike, and I've waited 17 years to restore this bike. This series of videos, and I'm going to do a series of videos of restoring this bike. Some of it is going to be tech videos on completely redoing the carbs and stuff like that, the assembly of the bike. But most of this is going to just show me working on the bike. There's no music, there's no talking, because for me, this is more than a bike. This is a time capsule. This is my bike. If you have to ask me what my favorite bike is, it's this one. This one will never be sold. I'll die owning this bike, and that's it. I know every nut, bolt, screw, piece of wire. I know everything on this bike. I completely restored this bike. I bought it in the 80s, and it is a time capsule. It's when my beard was brown, and this bike has seen me go through a marriage, have seen relationships, breakups, hardships. This bike has seen me at the prime of my life. And so once again, I will restore it, bring it back, and I'm gonna ride it again. Like I said, it's been 17 years. And finally, I've gotten to a point in my life to where it is time. So I hope you enjoy the videos. If you don't, man, I'm sorry. You know, I'm not going to be running the videos back and back, but just every once in a while, I'll put a video. Like I said, I don't want to talk on the video. I want to remember every part and what was going on in my life. It's almost like it would be a shame to talk through the video, because I am reliving. Every time I look at this bike, I look at the paint, or I look at this nut or this bolt, I pretty much remember, oh yeah, that's when me and so-and-so were together. Oh yeah, that's when when so-and-so was still alive. Or, you know, this bike has seen, like I said, almost 30 years of my life. This bike has seen so much and has been with me for so long. And I think just speaking, talking, playing music, other than that stupid rooster, it would just ruin it. So hope you enjoyed the series of videos. Appreciate your patience. And pretty soon I'm gonna have this bike going. And like I said, it is toast. The tanks are toast. I mean, everything is toast. It has to go. I have to completely go through it. And everything. It'll be completely stripped down to nothing. What I'm going to try to do is, I'm not going to put it back to its original, like it came off the showroom floor. I'm going to try to reuse everything as much as possible, including the rust, the patina, whatever you want to call it. If you like this video, thank you. Give it a thumbs up. Of course, hit the notification bell, like, share, and subscribe, and all that other good stuff. This will be a labor of love, and this will be one of the most favorite things I've ever done on a motorcycle. Is doing this, is bringing her back to life, man. And then one day, I'll be able to pass it on to one of my children. I already know which one it is, but I'm not going to tell him or her. You'll have to wait for me to die. And yeah, so man, anyway, enjoy the video. Thank you. I can't stand that woman. I think she's as fake can be. Look, I want to like everyone, but there's just some fucking people I don't like.